Hi, good evening. This is David with DIY Woodworking. Back in the shop this evening, we're working on making a wine bar out of a wine crate. This is my wine crate right here. It's imported from Chile and given to me by my daughter several years ago. Never really could think of a use for it, but decided that this would make a great little novelty gift for Christmas and make a great little wine bar. So what we're intending to do is bottles to sit down here, as you can see, and then got some of this pallet wood here. It's about a ½ inch thick. We're going to put a couple of strips across here like this, and one there, maybe one at the bottom, maybe another one. Then up here at the top, as you can see, we're going to put a little shelf up here. I'm going to put a shelf up here where she can have a place to put some rocker glasses for her liquor. And then on the outside, we're going to take, on the outside will be a place right in here where we're going to put a little alcove, a little L shelf where she can hang wine glasses. So stay tuned, we'll show you the progress in this. Be back in a minute. Okay, so as you can see, I put a faux backsplash on here. It's a faux metal. It's actually a plastic laminate, and I've glued that to the back so that gives it a little bit. I think it looks kind of classy with that on there. And when we get finished, that'll be kind of a highlight of the whole piece. And so when we get done, we're going to trim it out. Got some trim, and if you want to know how to make trim, watch another video. I'll show you. I'll have a video set up here before too long. Teach you how to make your own quarter round. Really simple and save you a lot of money. So we're going to take quarter round, put it around here, and then put some trim in here. So little by little, we'll have this done. Be back in a minute. Okay, so I've measured across the width of my wine bar here. And the width is 12 and 15/16 from outside edge to outside edge. So I'm cutting my board to fit 12 and 15/16. And we're going to make a couple of these. One's going to go on the bottom, and then about another 2-inch gap across up from that. We'll put another one. Make it kind of look kind of like a produce box or a farmer's market box where you see the wood slats going around. They're real popular now. Actually, believe it or not, sell those things for like $15 at Home Goods, and you can make one for a couple dollars. So getting ready to cut this board, so stay tuned. Okay, so be sure that anytime you're working out in the shop, be sure to wear protective gear. Always important to wear your safety glasses. Always important to wear a dust mask. You're dealing with some serious sawdust when you're cutting on a table saw. Some of you can't see, and honestly, if you don't do this, and I don't feel sorry for you if you have respiratory trouble next morning. I've learned the hard way to always wear a mask and always wear safety glasses. You don't want to get some of this wood in your eye. And so stay tuned, and we'll show you how to cut this wood. Well, as everything else, you always have those opportunities where you learn from your experience, and this happens to be one of those. I apparently did not measure this right, had cut it too short, so I'm going to have to cut it again. I'll be right back in a minute. So you can see here I've got my two pieces cut. for the bottom here. And got my shelf here. I've got a piece that I'm going to make a lip out of. And it's going to sit a little bit off the top right in here. And I think it's going to look pretty good when it gets done. Stay tuned.